and Mines, Shri G. Kishan Reddy Ji, by presenting him with a bouquet.
थैंक यू मैम। मैं श्री अजितेश कुमार, निर्देशक कोयला मंत्रालय से अनुरोध करती हूं कि वह हमारे सम्माननीय अतिथि माननीय राज्य मंत्री कोयला और खान श्री सतीश चंद्र दुबे का स्वागत बुके भेंट करके करें। एक बार जोरदार तालियां। थैंक यू सर। May I please request Shri Marapalli Venkateshwarlu, Director, Ministry of Coal, to welcome Shri Vikram Dev Dutt, Secretary, Ministry of Coal, by presenting him with a bouquet. To formally begin today's proceedings, I am delighted to welcome Srimati Rupendra Barar, Additional Secretary and Nominated Authority, Ministry of Coal, to deliver the welcome address.
Good afternoon and namaste to everyone. It is my privilege to welcome amidst us Honorable Union Minister of Coal and Mines, Shri G. Kishan Reddy Ji, Honorable Minister of State for Coal and Mines, Shri Satish Chand Dubey Ji, Secretary Coal, Shri Vikram Dev Dutt, my colleagues on the dais, my colleagues from the ministry who are here, our stakeholders, both government and private, various project proponents who we are hoping will be picking up coal mines in tranches to come, the press, the SBI CAPS team, which has been a very important part of our journey here. As I stand here today on the 28th of March, as Bhavna already announced, it's a historic moment for the sector of coal and a moment of great pride as India celebrates the achievement, the domestic production achievement of 1 billion tons of coal on the 20th of March. Everyone assembled here, in fact, deserves the applause for themselves because each of you, in your own way, have contributed to this journey of coming to this historic milestone in the 21st century India as we move towards being an independent and a secure country as far as energy supplies are concerned. It is also an important and a satisfying moment for us in the nominated authority because we had launched the 11th tranche, which has just been completed, and we've been getting some unprecedented premiums during that. And I want to thank and I want to congratulate everybody who participated in that 11th tranche to make it into another reason for us to celebrate. Today we shall be launching the 3rd tranche, and we will be bringing into the limelight 28 mines, out of which 25 are going to be new mines. And given the interest that all of you have shown in the 11th tranche, I'm sure the 12th one will be equally successful and will help us to move from the 1 billion ton achievement to much more in times to come. At this juncture, I also want to quickly show everybody the role that has been played by all of you and all of us, which we saw in the previous slide. And if we look at the history of the commercial coal mining, which was launched by the Honorable Prime Minister in June 2020, as I said, we finished with 11 rounds of auctions. The 12th round shall be inaugurated by the Honorable Union Minister today. 125 mines that are already there are going to be delivering for us 273 million tons successfully in times to come. And it's a matter of great pride, even as of now, that the timelines that we expect all of you to deliver at, you all have been living up to the expected timelines, most of the situations. And if we look at the revenue that has been contributed by the commercial coal mines, again, a reason for all of you to applaud for yourselves. 39,000 crore plus is what you're all contributing to national exchequer. In this journey where we celebrate a lot of success, it's been a sustained effort, and I want to thank the Honorable Minister Shri G. Kishan Reddy ji, who after taking over has been tirelessly and continuously doing reviews both of the public sector mines as well as the private sector mines. And his contributions in terms of the small and big interventions which we've needed all the time have been very, very rapid and very intuitive in making sure that small roadblocks and bumps that we were facing. So we are very thankful to your guidance in making sure that the processes have been so smoothened in the last few months. Sir has also brought a very different focus, I may say, to the whole process of mining in terms of pushing for local employability. And for all of you who already have mines, you would be aware that in the last CBDPAs which we gave, we added the element of making sure that the employability in your mines has to be as far as possible from the local population. What is also added as those extra dimensions and the crucial dimensions is the safety and welfare of workers. Sir has been leading state level meetings with the chief ministers to ensure that if there is any procedural or policy level change required, that happens. So I definitely want to record our sincere thanks from the perspective of the nominated authority that we have been hugely supported and benefited by Honorable Minister Sir's interventions. I also want to thank the Minister of State, Shri Satish Chandra Dubey ji, who has been instrumental, and he has made sure in so many of the meetings that we've had with him that small interventions, big interventions, wherever we've requested his help, whenever all of you have gone to him seeking intervention from the government perspective, he's been extremely supportive to all of us. I also want to take this opportunity to thank Secretary Kohl, Shri Devdutt ji. He's been leading from the front. He's been here with us 5 months plus, and I must say and share with all of you that he's truly, truly been a game changer as far as we are concerned. His approach to work is of a solution finder. You go to him with a problem, he hears it in half a second, and in less than half a second, the solution is there. And the best part is the solution is a workable solution. It is not a solution given in the air. So I would definitely want to thank our secretary at this juncture, because the success that we see this year is a large part of it, I must attribute it to the Secretary Kohl. I do want to thank all my stakeholders from the nominated authorities' point of view, because ultimately it's your performance. It is the way you reach out, also in terms of raising problems, raising issues, coming back to us with suggestions. If you didn't come back to us proactively, we probably would not be where we are today. I want to congratulate all of you that for this year, the target that was set for commercial coal mining was 170 million tons. And Minister Sir, we're very happy and proud to share that we're already close to 190 million tons. So we've exceeded the targets of this year. We still have a few more days left. And I'm sure in the next 3+ days that's still there for this financial year, I'm pushing all of you, let's touch the magical figure of 200 million tons. It will be so wonderful if we can do that. All this has been happening, and it's not been an overnight story. It's a story of over a decade. When the concept came in of a nominated authority, when the concept came of auctions, when the concepts came of transparency, level playing field, the government has been very proactive in working to ensure that the ecosystem of coal mining becomes not just transparent, not just level playing field, but a good business to be in. We've been making sure that it becomes competitive both on actually doing it and the financials. The upfront amounts have been revised. You're all aware of the revisions downward, ensuring that there are more monies left with you to do your businesses. The bid security amounts have been relaxed. The performance security has been relaxed in underground mines. There is more coming round the corner. Keep waiting for it, and I'm sure we shall be announcing something with the Honorable Minister's support very soon. A lot of other things have been happening. We've been working on the single window system. That's helping. I've got a lot of feedback from you, and with the Minister Sir's guidance, we are working to ensure that currently the 7 modules that are working on single window, very soon many more shall be working. But we look for active support, because these 7 have also happened because all of you have taken on to the portal. We need all of you to start putting your mind plans, actively working on that, and keep pushing us for improving our performance also. The government has been taking active steps towards coal logistics, and that's why we are in a very happy scenario where the commercial coal mining, the growth that is being registered in production is matched by the logistics. So great performance to all of you. As we go forward, there are, of course, as they say, many miles to go, but we are ready for it. Very soon, in the next week, as guided by the Secretary Cole, we are going to do an in-house analysis. We are going to do an introspection exercise on what all is the good things that we are doing. If there are things that are dispensable in our procedures, we are quite open to looking at them and saying, let's not follow things that are not bringing the desired results for the country. We will be hosting a session with all of you, with all our stakeholders, over a period of 2 days and even 3, if it is so required. We look forward to active inputs from all of you to improve our processes as we go forward. I would like to mention the whole issue of the bank guarantees. I know that as I stand here as nominated authority, that's been a bit of a pinch point, but I do also want to emphasize at this point that when I said 1 billion tons credit to all of you, the commercial coal mining is achieving out of that 1 billion tons almost 20%. 18% plus is your contribution. And a large part of that is played by the discipline brought by the milestones defined in the CBDPS. So kindly bear with us. We are having a concept of a scrutiny committee. We're trying to look into our guidelines also, and wherever required, we do have a dialogue with all of you. So please bear with us. Please also understand that the push that is there in these bank guarantees, that little pressure that gets exerted on your teams, is so magical in terms of making sure that our outputs actually exceed the expectations. But yes, we are open to inputs, discussions. As I said, it's our country, it's our sector. We all have to work together for it. I would just like to make a few observations and then end my welcome address, that we do have expectations out of you, because as you are growing in your importance for the sector, for the growth of coal production in the country, we do hope that you shall be working towards responsible mining and people-centric mining. There is also a lot of hope out of the commercial coal mining, particularly, that you would be introducing state-of-art technologies, not just in mining, but also in terms of exploration. You should be setting global standards as far as mining goes. The world should be looking at us and saying, these are the kind of mines that the world should be emulating. Most importantly, we look for innovative methods and frameworks where we come together, create win-win solutions for not just the businesses, but for the communities. With that ethos and with that thought, I once again want to thank all of you for being active participants of the commercial mining journey in India. And we look forward to working together in times to come. And definitely, we must set ourselves even more ambitious, even more stiff targets. Thank you once again for being here.
Thank you, ma'am, for your warm and insightful welcome address. कोयला उत्पादन बढ़ेगा, देश का विकास गति पकड़ेगा, विकसित भारत का सपना अब हकीकत बनने की राह पर है. Next, it is my honor to invite Shri Vikram Devdutt, Secretary, Ministry of Coal, to address the gathering. Sir will be sharing valuable insights into the vision of the government for the coal sector.
Honorable Union Minister for Coal and Mines,
G. Kishan Reddy ji, Honorable Minister of State for Coal and Mines, Shri Satish Chandra Dubey ji, my colleagues, Additional Secretaries, Ms. Rupinder Brar and Mrs. Vismita Tej, CMD Coal India, Prasad Saab, are very important and critical industry leaders and stakeholders who have made this collaborative journey exceed expectations. Friends from the media and the coal fraternity. A very eloquent and elaborate delineation of what this journey has been made by my colleague. So I will not kind of like to dwell on the same points again, neither on figures. I would just like to give an insight into what the thought process at the policy making levels is. Most of you are aware that
out of the
context created by the trigger of the Honorable Supreme Court order, reform was born. Reform was initiated by this government, which came into power in 2014, and under the visionary leadership of the Honorable Prime Minister, captive coal mining and then commercial coal mining in 2020 became a reality. The objectives were manifold: to increase efficiencies, to meet the ever-increasing energy appetite of a growing economy, equitably feeding all sectors other than power, which is the mainstay and the engine of economic growth. And the story of the success of the reforms in a decade or slightly more is there for everybody to see. My heartiest compliments to all present in this room in the shared and proud moment of 1 BT of production. But this is just one milestone in a humongous journey where there are miles to cover. The perspective and the planning for the energy mix of the future, and specifically for the coal sector, is going to be governed by 3 boundary conditions: efficiencies in production and efficiencies in processes, sustainability, which would be a central theme in the growth of the coal sector, and above all, an ethos and a spirit of social responsibility to the community and to society at large. We believe that you as private stakeholders have realized the immense potential of your participation in this national growth story, which would not only bring you dividends in terms of your own organization, but would also contribute in a multifaceted manner to setting new benchmarks, new industry standards across every element of the mining ecosystem, which you understand with better technologies, modern technological innovations, best workforce practices, optimal involvement in a shared manner of the community, and even going forward, progressive mine closures, a theme which is very dear to the heart of our Honorable Minister. He has been time and again in every forum dwelling on the workers, the welfare of the workers, the framework of the workers, the responsibilities of the coal companies towards the community at large. And I think if we get the small things right in our thinking and have the clarity conceptually, then growth is a natural corollary. I would like to point out that going forward, apart from the conventional uses of coal as we know, the government's emphasis on clean coal technologies is going to be the driver of the future. Many of you have interacted very extensively over the past year in our efforts at rolling out the gasification effort of the government. And I am pleased to inform the audience that we have made substantial progress. There is a lot of interest in that field. There is a lot of engagement, very close engagement between government and private industry stakeholders and between the private industry themselves. And this is going to be the future. Underground mining, as my colleague mentioned, is another area of emphasis. And following a whole of government approach, the stakeholders within government, whether it's Ministry of Environment and Forests, whether it is Ministry of Railways on the logistics side, and all other associated entities, including state governments, we are working very closely with them based on your continuous feedback and your continuous inputs on what needs to be done further for ease of doing business. So I think the framework is an evolving framework. It is a framework which will continue to evolve very organically. And let me assure you that we are committed under the guidance of our Honorable Minister to ensure a very balanced framework which takes care of the concerns of industry in terms of processes, smoothening of those processes, sorting out procedural impediments, bringing in policy reform within the domain of Ministry of Coal and even outside the domain of the Ministry of Coal with other stakeholder ministries. I think many of you are witness that in the last few months, we have made considerable progress in that regard, but it is work in progress. We will continue to push and we will continue to push hard. And stakeholder collaboration will be the key to the coal sector's future success and growth. So this engagement with stakeholders, including local communities, industries, will help build a more sustainable and socially conscious coal industry. I wish all of you a very healthy growth in terms of the traction which we hope to achieve in successive rounds of auctions. I think you've realized the potentialities of the auction going by the response to the just concluded 11th round, which saw a record number of responses in terms of bids and very healthy premiums for coal mines. We are also continuing to focus in an end-to-end manner on starting from our exploration efforts, how it could be speeded up. In fact, Honorable Minister has given clear directions that we should look afresh at what our framework for exploration is, what could be the possible interventions where we could speed up the exploration framework so that more and more mines continue to be available at a faster pace to meet the demands of this great nation. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words and for highlighting the critical role of the coal sector in India's growth story. अब हमें सम्माननीय अतिथि माननीय राज्य मंत्री कोयला और खान श्री सतीश चंद्र दुबे को मार्गदर्शन प्राप्त करने का सौभाग्य प्राप्त होगा। कृपया तालियों के साथ उनका मंच पर स्वागत करें।
मंच पे उपस्थित आदरणीय श्री जी कृष्ण रेड्डी साहब, माननीय मंत्री कोल एवं खान, श्री विक्रम देव दत्त जी, सचिव कोयला एवं मंत्रालय, श्रीमती विस्मिता तेज सिंह, अतिरिक्त सचिव, श्रीमती रुपिंदर बरार जी, अतिरिक्त सचिव, कोल इंडिया के चेयरमैन पीएम प्रसाद जी, तमाम यहाँ उपस्थित पीएसयू के पदाधिकारीगण, कोल इंडिया के कर्मचारी पदाधिकारीगण, उपस्थित मीडिया के बंधुगण, और दुकान बहुत अच्छी सजी हो और ग्राहक नहीं हो तो कोई मतलब नहीं होता है। तो आज से हम लोग की दुकान सजाने वाले आप तमाम लोगों को मेरे तरफ से स्वागत और अभिनंदन है। मुझे यह बताते हुए प्रसन्नता हो रही है कि इसी 20 मार्च को कोयला उत्पादन में हमने बड़ी उपलब्धि प्राप्त की है। हमने चालू वित्तीय वर्ष में 1 अरब टन कोयला के उत्पादन के लक्ष्य को प्राप्त हमने किया है। जैसे कि आप जानते हैं कि आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी के नेतृत्व में भारत का अमृत काल प्रारंभ हो चुका है और हम कोयला सेक्टर में देश के आर्थिक विकास में अपना पूर्ण योगदान करना चाहते हैं। इसके लिए कोयला मंत्रालय ने पिछले 1 दशक में काफी प्रयास किया है। हम आपके सुझाव के हिसाब से आगे भी काम करते रहेंगे। भारत का संविधान अंत्योदय की बात करता है। देश की विकास से अंत्योदय का सपना साकार होगा। इसके लिए सरकार और प्राइवेट क्षेत्र के दोनों को साथ आकर काम करना होगा। हम इस सोच के साथ बहुत आगे आ चुके हैं। आज हम 11वें दौर के तहत नीलामी की गई 9 कोयला ब्लॉक के लिए समझौता पर हस्ताक्षर कर रहे हैं और इन 9 कोयला ब्लॉक के समझौता के साथ ही 119 कोयला ब्लॉक की समझौता पर हस्ताक्षर किया जाएगा। आगे भी बोलीदाताओं से हमारी अपील है कि इस काम को सुगम बनाने के लिए अपना विचार बेहिचक हमें भेजें और इसी उद्देश्य के साथ आज का यह कार्यक्रम भी आयोजित किया गया है। कोयला देश के लिए नित्य बढ़ती ऊर्जा आवश्यकता को पूरा कर पाएगा और आप सब लोगों को पूर्ण योगदान मिलता रहेगा, ऐसा मैं आशा करता हूं और विभाग भी आशा करता है। मुझे याद है कि बिजली आम जीवन का एक पार्ट बन के रह गया है और हम बिहार से आते हैं। हम लोग पूरे देश के अंदर बहुत ऐसा पार्ट था जहां बिजली जाती ही नहीं थी और बिजली जा भी पाती थी तो 2 घंटा 4 घंटा के लिए, फिर उसके बाद कट हो जाती थी। लेकिन आज आदरणीय मोदी जी के नेतृत्व में चाहे वो गांव हो या शहर या खेत का काम हो या उद्योग का काम हो, हर जगह बिजली उपलब्ध रहता है। तो खास करके इसे सभा में जितने कर्मचारी कोयला डिपार्टमेंट के उपलब्ध हैं, पदाधिकारी उपलब्ध हैं, आप सब लोगों को मेरे तरफ से बधाई है। और खास करके जो प्राइवेट ढंग से नीलामी लेके और काम को करते हैं और ससमय करते हैं, उनको भी मेरे तरफ से बधाई है। और आदरणीय मोदी जी को कि आपने सबका साथ, सबका विकास, सबका सहयोग लेकर देश को सजाने का आपने जो कदम उठाया है, इसके लिए आपको भी इस मंच के माध्यम से बहुत बहुत बधाई है। और खास करके अपने कोल एवं खान मंत्रालय और मंत्री साहब को, जो हमारे बड़े भाई भी हैं और हमारे बड़े मंत्री भी हैं, उनको भी कि आप एक एक समय हम सब लोगों को एक एक मोड़ पर मार्गदर्शन देने का जो काम आप करते हैं, इसके लिए आपको भी मेरे तरफ से बहुत बहुत बधाई, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। जय हिंद, जय भारत।
आपके प्रेरणादायक संबोधन और इस अवसर की शोभा बढ़ाने के लिए हार्दिक धन्यवाद. We have now reached the centerpiece of today's event, the official launch of the 12th round of auction under commercial coal mine auctions and the agreement signing ceremony. It's my great honor to invite our chief guest, the Honorable Union Minister of Coal and Mines, Shri G. Kishan Reddy ji, to launch the next tranche of auctions. एक बार जोरदार तालियों के साथ अभिनंदन करें. Sir, may I now request you to please hand over the CMDPA agreements to our successful bidders from the 11th tranche. For Jawarda North, Jharkhand Exploration and Mining Corporation Limited. For Jawarda North, Jharkhand Exploration and Mining Corporation Limited. एक बार जोरदार तालियां. For Dahigaon, Makar Dhokra 4, Western Coalfields Limited. For Dahigaon, Makar Dhokra 4, Western Coalfields Limited. For Sardapur, Jalatab East, Jindal Steel and Power Limited. For Sardapur, Jalatab East, Jindal Steel and Power Limited. For Banai and Bhalamunda, Jindal Power Limited. एक बार जोरदार तालियां. For Serigara, Rungta Sons Private Limited. For Vijay Central, Rungta Sons Private Limited. For Sahapur East, Mindware Advisors Private Limited. for Bhandak West New Era Cleantech Limited, who will be collecting the agreement at a later date. Next. India's journey towards becoming a 5 trillion economy is a journey of all stakeholders, public and private. Today, we will be recognizing the contribution of some of the major performers, both at a company level as well as at an individual level from both commercial mining and the government mining space. May I now request the Honorable Union Minister of Coal and Mines, Shri G. Kishan Reddy ji, Union Minister of State for Coal and Mines, Shri Satish Chandra Dubey ji, Secretary Coal and other dignitaries on the dais to come forward and hand over the recognition and shields. First, I would like to invite representatives from Jindal Power Limited to come forward and collect the award for the highest revenue contribution. Jindal Power Limited operates 2 producing mines with PRCs of 7.2 million tons and 6.25 million tons respectively. It has contributed the highest revenue share, making it the leading contributor among commercial coal mine operators. Now I would like to invite representatives from Oro Infra Private Limited to come forward and collect the award for early operationalization. Oro Infra is the first non-scheduled 2 commercial mine to commence production, achieving this milestone significantly ahead of the schedule. Next, I would like to invite representatives from Rungta Sons Private Limited to come forward and collect the award for timely progress and compliance. Rungta Sons has been proactive with tangible progress in exploration and GR preparation across several mines, a major challenge for many allottees. Next, I would like to invite representatives from Gujarat Mineral Development Corporation Limited to come forward and collect the award for timely progress and compliance. एक बार जोरदार तालियों के साथ स्वागत करें गुजरात मिनरल डेवलपमेंट कॉर्पोरेशन लिमिटेड. Similar to Rungta Sons, GMDC is on track with its mining projects and production across mines is expected to begin before the scheduled date. Next, I would like to invite representatives from Sarda Energy and Minerals Limited to come forward and collect the award for production efficiency.
Gauri Palma 4x7 of Sarda Energy and Minerals Limited is
The first commercial coal mine to start production. Gare Palma 4x7 has already achieved its enhanced peak rated capacity following an EC enhancement of 40% and has applied for the remaining 10% enhancement. Next, I would like to invite representatives from GMS Mining Limited to come forward and collect the award for excellence in underground mining operations. JMS Mining Limited. JMS Mining is actively developing 2 underground mines, both of which have obtained mine opening permissions. Tunneling operations are already underway and the mines are expected
to begin production soon.
Congratulations to all the recipients and thank you for honoring them with this recognition. Coal India Limited has played a pivotal role in India's historic achievement of surpassing 1 billion tons of coal production in the fiscal year 2024 to 25. contributing over 700 million tons. CIL and its subsidiaries have been instrumental in meeting the nation's energy demands and reducing dependency on imports. This success is a testament to the dedication and hard work of approximately 2.7 lakh employees. To honor the contribution of Coal India, we will appreciate the contributions of certain individuals across 8 subsidiaries of Coal India Limited. Shri Dharmendra Kumar Saha, Colliery Manager, Kodadi Colliery ECL, for contribution to coal production. एक बार जोरदार तालियों
के साथ स्वागत करें धर्मेंद्र कुमार साहा, कॉलरी मैनेजर,
कोताडी कॉलरी. Shri Sheetal Yadav, Senior Overman, Chinkuri Mine No. 1, Sodhpur Area ECL, for
contribution to coal production.
Shri Saya Mantak Chatterjee, HOD Exploration, Senior Manager, Geology, CMPDIL, for contribution to drilling operations. Shri Saurabh Kumar, Senior Assistant Driller, Singrauli Camp, CMPDIL, for contribution to drilling operations. एक बार जोरदार तालियां श्री
सौरभ कुमार जी के लिए. श्री विनोद कुमार सिंह, एरिया जनरल मैनेजर,
Duri Chuha Area NCL, for contribution to coal production. एक बार जोरदार तालियों के साथ स्वागत करें
श्री विनोद कुमार सिंह, एरिया जनरल मैनेजर,
Duri Chuha Area NCL, for contribution to coal production.
श्री
Pawan Hembrom, Senior Overman, Nigai Project NCL, for contribution to overburden removal. एक बार जोरदार तालियां श्री पीयूष किशोर, General Manager, Mining, Baroa Area, BCCL, for contribution to coal production. Shri Ravi Bhushan Prasad, Senior Overman, Kusunda Area, BCCL, for contribution to coal production. Shri Abhinav Anmol Kujur, Clerk Grade 2, Magad OC. Shri Amrish Kumar Singh, General Manager Mining, Amrapali and Chandragupta Area. Next, Shri A.K. Pandey. Next किस पे बोलना है? ये बोलूं next. ये हो गया Amrish. Shri Abhinav Anmol Kujur, Kirk Grade 2, Magad OC. Shri Amrish
Kumar Singh, General
Manager Mining, Amrapali and Chandragupta Area. Shri A.K. Pandey, General Manager, IB Valley Area. Shri Naveen Kumar, Senior Overman, Orient Area. इधर Shri GVS Prasad, General Manager Mining, Pawnee Sub Area, Balarpur Area. Shri GVS Prasad, General Manager Mining, Pawnee Sub
Area. Shri Vijay Singh Chavle, Machine
Excavator Operator, Gondegaon OC Mine.
Shri Prashant
Prashant Sharma, General Manager Mining, Bijuri Sub Area, Hasdev Area. Next, last one. Shri Rajesh Kumar Patil, Senior Overman, Jagannathpur OC Mine, Bhatgaon Area SEC for contribution to coal production.
Congratulations to all the recipients for their outstanding efforts and thank you
So, for honoring them with this recognition, I would now like to invite our chief guest, the Honorable I would now like to invite our chief guest, the Honorable Union Minister of Coal and Mines, Shri G. Kishan Reddy ji, to address the gathering.
सबको मेरा साथी मंत्रिपरिषद के सदस्य सतीश चंद्र दुबे जी, गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया सेक्रेटरी कोल मिनिस्ट्री श्री विक्रम देव दत्त जी, एडिशनल सेक्रेटरी कोल श्रीमती रुपेंद्र ब्रार जी, एडिशनल सेक्रेटरी कोल श्रीमती विस्मिता तेज जी, कोल इंडिया का चेयरमैन सीएम प्रसाद जी, I extend a warm welcome to all the industry leaders, Honorable Member of Parliament Sri Navin Dinjali, and stakeholders and the participants,
media friends joining us today for the coal sector
event. I also congratulate the successful bidders. We are meeting here at a time when India's coal sector
has achieved a historic milestone,
crossing the monumental 1 billion tons in coal production. This is a proud moment for all of us, and I extend my heartful congratulations to every single contributor in this journey, including all the
state governments, all the PSUs,
all the coal companies, and all the
coal family workers, local communities, and projected affected families, scientists, researchers, industry partners, private sector participants, all the stakeholders, everyone working towards sustainable coal production in India. This is also the year when we are celebrating 50 years of Coal India Limited and 175 years of Geological Survey of India. I am happy to say that as we celebrate, we have also made a great progress along the way. This success is the result of hard work and progressive policies, reforms introduced last decade under the leadership of the Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji. The coal sector has transformed from an industry, different issues, and
into the
modern and transparent and forward-looking sector. Friends, we are one of the global leader in coal sector. India has the 5th largest geological coal reserves in the world. We are the 2nd largest coal producer in the world. We are the 2nd largest coal consumer in the world. We have the 2nd
largest coal mine, Gewra, in Chhattisgarh.
in our country. More than 74% of power generation is contributed by the coal-based thermal power plants. Over 50% of railway freight revenue comes from our sector. In India, the coal sector workforce comprises 4.78 lakh employees. Coal production growth rate was recorded at 5.64 in 24-25. Friends, since 2015, introduction of the transparent action regime, private sector participation, new technology adoption have completely changed this sector. So far, 125 coal mines have been successfully auctioned in 11 rounds, ensuring strong private sector partnership. These 125 coal mines are expected to attract
more than 40,000 crore investment and create
4 lakh direct and indirect jobs.
today with the
12th tranche, we are taking another big step, auctioning 28 more coal and lignite blocks. This auction reduce coal imports, save foreign exchange, and make in India truly Atmanirbhar. Every coal block auction boosts jobs, logistics, and downstream industries, creating opportunities and contributing to national development growth. With the action system, public sector PSUs are competing with the private sector, which has led to the greater efficiency. This has motivated them to reform, to perform, and eventually transform their operations. Reform, perform, transform, this is our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji vision. This is a enhance coal sector's overall global competitiveness. Friends, the coal sector showcased its affordability, and a critical role during the Mahakumbh. We ensured uninterrupted supply despite of logistic challenges such as a rail movement restrictions and its importance in powering India's growth sector. This shows how coal sector has always been backbone India's security and fulfilling rising energy demands of growing nation. Every today, 72% of India's electricity is generated from coal, providing affordable electricity to fuel industries like manufacturing and steel. Moving forward, the coal sector will not only drive India's $3 trillion economy goals, but also support net zero climate commitments. Coal India entering a new phase where production and sustainability will go hand in hand, create a new business opportunities and faster innovations, especially for startups and new entrants. Lower upfront amounts and reduced bid security, encouraging underground mining, recycling coal blocks and attract more players, introducing a single window clearance system for faster approval and setting up a project monitoring unit to support our sector. Introduction of the state mining index to promote health competition
among states, star rating system for mines to encourage
mines to adopt best practices for production and sustainability. These reforms are designed to attract new business, encourage diversification of portfolios, and foster a robust innovation-driven ecosystem in coal mining sector. We are making it easier than even to invest in India's coal sector while ensuring sustainability and efficiency. With a focus on sustainability, private sector partnership has become even more crucial.
the coal gasification program is a
Major step towards future with a target of 100 million tons by 2030. To support this coal gasification, Government of India
an 8,000 crores incentive scheme to promote
coal and lignite gasification projects has been launched recently. We are also taking several other sustainability measures, bioreclamation, plantation to reduce the environmental impact of mining, mine water treatment, reuse for domestic irrigation and industrial purposes, sand extraction from overburden for construction of setting up processing plants, upgrading coal transportation and loading for better efficiency, adopting blast-free mining technology for safer and greener operations, focusing on a responsible mine closure activities to ensure sustainability. There is a huge potential to innovate and develop new solutions in these areas. Friends, coal sector is also emerging as one of the champions of Atmanirbhar Bharat as a vision of Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji. This is a transformant action. System is encouraging more entrepreneurs to participate in coal sector. It is giving opportunities to new companies and junior
mining companies to participate to develop Atmanirbhar Bharat.
I am happy to share that through our continuous reforms, many first-time bidders in the last 2 rounds and 5 new companies have got the mines. So far, allocations have been strong competition with an average revenue share of 24.37% till 10th round, showing more opportunities and high demand for coal. The 11th round saw a record high revenue share of 36.27%, the highest among the commercial coal mine auction. The increase of the participation and increase of average revenue share shows the faith of investors in the coal sector, commercial coal mine action policy, and the government of India. More auctions important, but timely operationalization of mines is equally critical. I urge all the public and private sector companies to focus speedy mine operations for their ready to provide full support from Government of India in this activity. We are all working with the state governments to simplify approvals and permissions for a seamless experience for mine operators. We invite new existing players
to seize this opportunity and be part of India coal growth story. Ministry of
coal mines fully committed to improving ease of doing business in coal sector, enabling environment transparency and industry friendly policies. We are all open to industry feedback to make the auction process more attractive and remove all the bottlenecks. I urge all the stakeholders and industry players to participate wholeheartedly in this auction tranche. Together, let us contribute to building an energy secure and Atmanirbhar Bharat aligned with the vision of our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji. Investing in coal mining is investing in India's energy future. A future that supports economic growth, industrial progress, and the generation of employment. I once again thank all of industry partners being part in this important milestone. Let us move forward together in this journey toward the stronger Bharat, Atmanirbhar Bharat. Jai Hind, Jai.
Thank you, sir, for your visionary address and for officially launching the next tranche of auctions, paving the way for a stronger and more sustainable coal sector in India. May I now invite Rupendra Barar ma'am to please come over the podium.
So before we move to the next tranche, just a quick share with everybody. All the information will be on the website. But for the tranche that just got launched by the Honorable Minister, the pre-bid meetings are ending on 11th of April, Friday, and the last date for the tender document will be the 20th of May. The actual launch is slated for the 9th of June. Kindly make note of those dates, but as I said, all information will be on the website of the ministries, so keep in touch. And we encourage all of you to take field visits so that if there are any questions which you need to ask us or CMPDI, then that happens before you go for the bid document. So that's it. So with your permission, we would like to have some interactions. So we have between us some serious project components. So just a quick announcement for a few dates that will be more crucial for the 12th round that got launched by the Honorable Minister. The pre-bid meeting is slated for the 11th of April, and the last date of getting the bid document is the 20th of May. And the actual launch, there are things in between, but I'm just reading the critical dates. The actual launch will be on the actual auction will be on the 9th of June, which is a Monday. So we want all of you to get prepared. And I do want to add from the experience that all of you have had that field visits in this intervening period really help. So we encourage all of you to actually go and visit the mines that you want to actually bid for. And our teams are there to assist you if you want any further information. If the DGPS surveys or any of the documents are incomplete, not legible, not visible, please inform the team. And if you don't find enough response, I'm always there for you. So please reach out to us so that the best part of the bidding process where we exchange information, and don't lose time after you actually get the mine allocated. So we'll also use the opportunity of having the Honorable Minister here, and I can see a lot of project proponents, some of them have been awarded, for their feedback, for their suggestions on how to go forward, and also a little feedback on how has the process of the journey been till now. So I'd request any of you, we have 10-15 minutes with Honorable Minister, we'd request the Honorable Member of Parliament, whose company also got rewards, you can come here.
Good evening, everyone. Honorable Minister Shri Kishan Reddy ji, Honorable Minister of State Satish Dubey ji, Coal Secretary Mr. Vikram Devdutt, Rupinder Barar ji, Vismita Tej ji, Chairman Coal India Mr. Prasad, ladies and gentlemen, it's real pleasure to be here today, and it's indeed a very proud moment for all of us that under the dynamic leadership of our Honorable Minister, Shri Kishan Reddy ji, under the able leadership of our Honorable Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi ji, our country has become, to a very large extent, Atmanirbhar in the area of coal. We have, last 1 decade, we suffered a great deal because of cancellation of coal blocks. But the way the new regime, the way the commercial coal blocks have started, and the way the commercial coal blocks have been auctioned in a very, very transparent manner is something really encouraging. And we must give the Coal Ministry a very big hand for conducting these auctions in a very transparent and open manner. So, sir, we are already producing 21 million tons. Next year means next financial year, we hope to produce 30 million tons, and by 2030, we'll produce 50 million tons with your kind support. So we are very grateful for the incentives given for coal gasification, because this is something we started in the year 2000. 25 years ago, we thought of coal gasification, and when in 2014, so when the coal blocks were cancelled, we thought we have no hope for coal gasification, and we went in for setting up again a blast furnace. We set up India's largest blast furnace at that time. In 2016, we completed that. And because we were unable to run our coal gasification plants, buying coal from Coal India, from different mines, and importing coal. But due to the incentive that you gave, that for coal gasification, you will give 50% discount on the premium. So we could go up to 45% premium for Utkal B1 block, and we could get a coal block to run our coal gasification plant. So we are very grateful to you, to the Coal Ministry, to the Honorable Prime Minister, his leadership, who realized that coal gasification is extremely important for becoming self-reliant in the field of even making petroleum products, even producing steel. Because just by using the Indian non-coking coal, there was no way to set up large plants. But by doing coal gasification, we have demonstrated, and this is the only plant in the world, so where we are doing coal gasification to produce steel by using truly all Swadeshi raw materials, all indigenous raw materials. And so we'd like to invite you and your team from the Coal Ministry to come and visit us to see this plant running. Next one, no, sir, this one. So the existing one is always very important, because if the existing one does not do well, there is no next one. So, next one. Maybe I become a little bit, okay, next month, okay, there'll be an honor, so we'll look forward to seeing you next month there. So I would only like to also give you some suggestions. So like state governments are getting huge amount of royalty, premium on these coal blocks. But still the attitude of some officers there in some of the states that we work, they still feel that they're doing you a big favor and they expect big favors back in return. So that mindset, we keep coming to the rescue of coal ministry, who have always helped us and pushed to get things going. Because many of our mines, we should have been able to start them even 1 year before. But every place they stop you, as if they feel they don't care that you're going to be giving 2 crore, 3 crore rupees premium every day. They're giving 100 crore premium every month in each state. But so the attitude is such that they feel, oh, what is it for you? What is the benefit that you are getting? So that mindset, sir, it has changed a lot in the center. Center is very good. We get all the support from the ministry. But somehow some kind of monitoring, active monitoring in the state so that they also feel pressured to do things faster. And sir, finally, I would just say that for coal gasification, you have come up with all these benefits, all these incentives. You are also offering capital subsidy for the new plants. But sir, somebody who has already set up coal gasifiers, to exclude them, and so coal gasifier, there are hundreds of producer gas plants also. That is a most basic gasifier is the producer gas. And if one did not have experience and success in setting up those producer gas plants, we would not have invested 20,000 crores in setting up large coal gasification units. So the existing players must be also given the same incentive which you are going to give to the new players, because otherwise hardly any new player are going to come. That also I can tell you, because it's very, very difficult. And the government also, the coal gasification they are setting up, I believe that the cost escalation is already more than 100%. And these are coal gasifiers are not easy to start. So they need all types of encouragement to make it happen. And so I'm sure that under your dynamic leadership and the leadership that you have in the coal ministry, that we are going to be absolutely Atmanirbhar in coal production, and all our industry and power generation will be Atmanirbhar. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Naveen Jindal. And requesting Mr. Bajaj, do you want to represent Hindalco and give some feedback?
Our young, dynamic and energetic Union Minister of Coal and Mines, Sri G. Kishan Reddy ji, Honorable State Minister,
Honorable State Minister for Coal and Mines, Sri Satish Chandra Dubey ji,
Secretary Coal, Sri Vikram Dev Dutt ji, Additional Secretary and Nominated Authority, Ms. Rupinder Brar ji, Srimati Vismita Tej ji, and CMD Coal India,
PM Prasad ji. All other dignitaries from the Ministry of Coal and fellow colleagues from the industry. Namaskar and warm greeting to all present here. It is a privilege to be here today to recognize
and appreciate the remarkable stride made by the Ministry of Coal on behalf of Aditya Birla Group. The solution-oriented strategy of Ministry of Coal, led by Honorable Minister, Secretary Coal and Nominated Authority, has really expedited the opening of various coal blocks. Over the past decade, the robust and transparent auctioning process has transformed India's coal sector.
the record-breaking 47% growth in production, empowering our power, steel, aluminum, fertilizer, and many other industries. Our coal production has been increasing with an average 10 to 12% annually, year on year, making India as one of the largest coal producers in the world. The introduction of commercial coal mining has opened new frontiers, encouraging private participation and reduced our import dependency, saving huge foreign currency. We at Aditya Birla consume approximately 20 million ton of coal annually, which is approximately 0.2% of the total country's production. You will be happy to hear that we used to earlier import a huge quantity of coal from overseas, and now it has gone to zero. In last 11 tranches, Aditya Birla Group has got 8 coal blocks. Out of 8 coal blocks, we have been able to start the mining in 3 coal blocks, and very soon we are going to start our mining in few more blocks. We operate our mines in most sustainable manner by using advanced technology and ensure to put resettlement and rehabilitation plan in place before starting the mines. We assure Honorable Minister that the same is going to be followed in other upcoming mines. We share the best practices in coal mining, environmental management, and social responsibility, promoting sustainable and responsible mining practices. We had been getting every year award in our mining area for sustainable mining. I will like to inform you that Hindalco, which runs a bauxite mine in Bagru in Jharkhand, demonstrated a sustainable technique where vast reclaimed land has been transformed into self-sustaining ecosystem for local community. We have developed butterfly garden, strawberry and tea garden, rock garden, biopark, cocoon plantation of different species. You will also be happy to know that we have developed open pits into water bodies for water positivity for neighboring communities to take full advantage of breeding ducks and fishes. During my several interactions with Honorable Minister, he has always emphasized for the scientific and sustainable mining while increasing the production. He suggests that the life and livelihood of people working in mines and neighborhood should be improved. I thank the Ministry of Coal, especially Coal Secretary Mr. Dutt and NA for their proactive approach for powering not just our industry but the aspiration of our nation. Your efforts truly light up India in every possible way, driving us forward on the path of Atmanirbhar Bharat. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, Mr. Bajaj. I think we have
There
time
are
for
a few suggestions which we can discuss during the
Sure.
stakeholder consultation.
Sure, certainly. Thank you so much.
Hello.
I think we have time for one last. Would you like to say something? Kindly introduce yourself. Then.
My name is Pankaj Sarda from Sarda Energy and Minerals Limited. Honorable Union Minister of Coal and Mines, Shri G. Honorable Union Minister of State for Coal and Mines, Satish Chandra Dubey ji. Secretary Ministry of Coal, Shri Vikram Dev Nath ji. Nominated Authority, Ma'am, Srimati Rupendra Prasad ji. Additional Secretary MOC, Srimati Visita Tej ji. And Chairman Coal India Limited, Shri PM Prasad ji. Naveen Jindal sir, other dignitaries of the dice. Congratulations everyone for a brilliant milestone, 1 billion tons. It's really an achievement. I congratulate the Coal Ministry for this feat. As the Sarda Energy and Minerals Limited, we were the first company, sir, to start the first commercial coal block in the country in record 9 months' time. And it would not have been possible without the nominated authority office, your ministry, the bureaucrats, and the state government that really gave us a boost. There is a completely every quarter or every 2 months there is a review meeting. My team is more scared of me than those review meetings, ma'am. And because of that, there is a carrot and a stick system. There is a penalty clause also. So if you miss the milestones, there is a huge amount of BG that gets deducted. And there's a technical committee review meeting every quarter that's happening, which is enabling really fast implementation of mining plans approvals. And for any issue, the nominated authority office is always ears to you. You can go and give your suggestions, and they are very, very open for it. And for a couple of days, there was a strike in the mine because of the local issues. For 2-3 days, we were not able to give the production data. The production team from the nominated authority office were continuously on our head. Okay, why this production? Why this zero production? So so they are always behind us for all the issues and any issues that's coming there. And secondly, congratulations to the Coal Controller Office. So in record time, we opened the escrow amount for our Shahpur West coal mine. In record time, in 1 week time after the escrow was opened, the Coal Controller team office was there at the mine to make sure that and to submit the report. And in next 1 week, we got the opening certificate. And today, as we speak, today morning, we did the Bhumi Pujan of our Shahpur West coal mine, sir. Thank you. And definitely fourth, the bureaucrats in the state. Definitely a lot of royalty and lot of premiums are going to the state. So definitely they are trying their best to start the mines as soon as possible. Only one suggestion that I have, sir, is a lot of DMF fund and royalty, as Naveen sir also mentioned, is going to the state. So definitely in all the mines across, a lot of electrification can come because a lot of electricity has to be brought from far. All these mines are at very, very remote areas. Secondly, the 6-lane or 3-lane or 4-lane roads can be manufactured around the periphery of these mines because a lot of evacuation has to happen. And in all the mines, the sidings cannot reach. So these are the two suggestions that I have. And thanks again for the amazing work that the Coal Ministry is doing. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. We move on. Does he want to say anything before? Sir? Anji. Anybody else has anything? We still have a couple of minutes. Abhi ruko beta. Hang on. Please do. See the other one.
A lot of good ideas were given by Mr. Tandon and Mr. Sarda also. Sir, I had suggested something to NA and the Coal Ministry, and they very well appreciated it also. That is that we are opening up new mines, and adjoining mines they are empty, there are large pits are there. And sometimes we are asked to put the overburden on villages. We have to vacate the villages, move thousands of people, and put overburden there. So we suggested that rather than moving, say, 5,000 people moving, relocating 5,000 people, we can easily put this overburden in the abandoned mines, our own mines, so which they have taken up very positively. Sir, I just mentioned this point here because so many people from the mining industry are here. So if everybody practices this, then we will be actually saving a lot of land, saving a lot of trouble to millions of people who would be otherwise have to be relocated. And we can use these, empty, these what do you call
Voids.
them? Empty, these voids. So we can fill up these voids and develop, like, Mr. Tandon was saying, that we can develop these places as green sanctuaries. So, but they're already working on it. I thought I should mention so that it is even Coal India and everybody, it should be mandatory to first find these voids, to fill up the voids rather than taking up villages to throw overburden. Thank you.
Thank you. As long as you don't talk only of BGs, if you have something new to say, please go ahead. I'm just joking.
Dignitaries sitting on the dais, and ladies and gentlemen, I'm Shivam Srivastava, Director of Fuel, NTPC. And as you all know that NTPC is gone into mining also. We have got 7 mines, out of which 5 are operative. And with a lot of support from Ministry of Coal, we have produced, last year we have produced around 34 million ton, and this time we have already crossed 41 million ton. And we have got 1 commercial mine also, that is in the process of opening. As such, just want to share that we are getting a lot of support from Ministry of Coal as well as CCO office to open our mines, and we are going ahead. And as of now, we are contributing around 13% of coal of NTPC's consumption, providing cheaper electricity to our customers and stakeholders. Apart from this, we have taken a new initiative that with the initiative of Ministry of Coal, that commercial mines which are coming, they are providing a lot of coal into the commercial market, and we have started taking that coal through auction route. So this is FOR our plant. From that route also we are getting a good coal to our plants. So by doing this, we have completely stopped the import coal and saving a lot of exchequer. So I'm thankful to the Coal Ministry for this, and on behalf of NTPC, I assure you that we will be contributing to the country and providing the cheaper electricity to our nation. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Shivam. Carry on. Thank you, everyone, for your feedback, and we will have the stakeholder meet very soon, where we can have more detailed discussions. Thank you. Please go ahead.
As we approach the conclusion of this event, I would like to invite Shri Sajesh Kumar N,
CCO, Ministry of Coal, to deliver the concluding remarks and vote of thanks.
Good evening. As we conclude today's significant event, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to all of you for being a part of it. We are truly honored by the presence of Honorable Union Minister of Coal and Mines, Shri G. Kishan Reddy ji, Honorable Minister of State of Coal and Mines, Shri Satish Chandra Dubey ji, respected Secretary Sir, nominated authority, all the dignitaries on and off the dais. Your unwavering support continues to drive the growth of India's coal and lignite sector. We are also thankful to all industry stakeholders and participants whose contributions have been vital to the continued success of Coal Ministry's various initiatives. As we have witnessed today, a transparent and competitive auction process have already made a remarkable impact, creating equal opportunities for all the industry stakeholders and providing a level playing field for every one of you. While today marks the conclusion of one phase, it is truly the beginning of a consistent and continuous engagement for some of the successful bidders, present and also the future successful bidders, to engage with the Ministry of Coal. And you will be particularly engaging with the Coal Control Organization for various approval and other clearances. Coal Control Organization is an agency under the Ministry of Coal that approves mining plan. We also grant the mine opening permission. We declare the annual coal grading. We also carry out the surveillance of the quality of the coal that you supply. We actually administer the escrow account for the mine closure. We also monitor continuously the mine closure activities, and also we reimburse the amount from the escrow account. We also do some policing actions in terms of under Section 22 of MMDRA Act. If there is a violation or deviation from the mining plan, we have the authority to register the case against you, but don't be scared. Though our name indicates that we are controllers, but we actually act as a facilitator for industry. And I can assure you that as long as you comply with all the rules, regulations, and also the laws, we will be there to support you. A transparent, faceless, and seamless single window clearance system has been put in place by Ministry of Coal for the coal mine plan approval. We have successfully approved 22 mining plan in the last financial year, that is the current financial year. And it is and before you are making this commitment, it is our commitment that all mining plans, which is complete in all aspect, will be given permission or the approval within 30 days or less than 30 days. And you can take that as a commitment from our organization side and from the Ministry of Coal side. Once the mining plan is approved, then you need to proceed for different other clearances. There are about 67 clearances associated with the mining plan. Thereafter, an escrow agreement that has to be executed with CCO, and you have to apply for the mine opening permission. A single window clearance system has already been set up for the mine opening permission also. And I'm very happy to inform you that the average processing time for the single window clearance system for the mine opening is only 17 days. That is 17 days. That's what Pankaj was just mentioning, that they got an approval in 7 days' time. Another critical aspect which is very close to Honorable Minister's heart, and also respected Secretary Sir also has been driving, that the mining operation with conscience. It's not only about the extracting the coal reserve, it is also about giving back to the community and the environment. How do we do that? So I would like to emphasize, as you embark on your journey, that mining should be conducted with the full consciousness of its environment and socio-economic impact. From the very beginning, planning of the mine closure should be an integral part of the mining process. Our vision for mine closure goes beyond just the technical reclamation of the land. It is centered on the community participation and stakeholder involvement. And the process of mine closure is not just about sealing off an operational mine. It's about restoring the land back to its original condition, which can be put into use for the people and the community around, and also giving back to the environment. We have to ensure that it continues to serve the people and nature. We also envisage engaging with the communities to identify service level gaps, identify their needs and the problem, and actually co-create the ideas and solution to solve their problem and projectivize it, and also make that part of your mine closure plan. We have made modifications in the mine closure guidelines recently to include environmental, livelihood, and the community developmental aspect related intervention as part of the mine closure activities. It is now mandated that minimum of 25% of the annual mine closure cost shall be expended on the community and the livelihood related projects. In another significant move, the ministry has scientifically closed 5 coal mines. This is also under the guidance of Honorable Minister and Secretary Sir. And I can tell you that this is for the first time in independent India that a mine has been scientifically closed. And we are not stopping there. Coal India and the other mining companies have identified about 147 mines to be closed in a time-bound manner in the next 3 years. That's a commitment from the Coal India, and we will be monitoring that. to ensure that the land after the final mine closure is actually put into use for the protective and sustainable purpose, and to continue to generate the employment and livelihood opportunities. The mine owners have been directed to submit a repurposing plan for the 147 mines that are going to be closed in the next 6 months' time. So we'll be setting up some of the replicable model for the repurposing in some of these coal mines that can become actually a championing cause for some of the other mining companies to replicate and emulate. Repurposing activities, again, this is very close to Honorable Minister's heart and again Secretary's guidance. We have been putting these repurposing activities, including the projects in tourism, agriculture, pisciculture, horticulture, eco-park, wildlife conservation, art and culture, green energy, green industries, including the micro, small and medium enterprises. The idea is not only to create infrastructure. We are all good at creating infrastructure. We need to take it beyond that. We need to link services to the infrastructure we create. We need to be aware and conscious about the community needs. We need to engage with the people. We need to co-create the idea with the people and to projectivize it for them. We shouldn't be having this top to bottom approach. We need to start from the bottom, starting with the people's need and the community's, requirement. So that's the kind of, the plan what the ministry is actually planning to take up in future. And these projects must be planned considering impact, scalability, and the replicability. The aim should be to create some projects which act as a template for others to replicate. Already the operational mines have been given instruction that they have to include in their mine closure plan the community development and the livelihood related projects. That has to be incorporated, and that has been now considered as the minor change as per the mining plan guidelines. So you need to, all the operational mines, that's 422 operational mines, have to incorporate these projects in their mine closure plan and then submit that to our office that in next 6 months' time. Let's remember that success is not just what we achieve, but what we leave actually behind. The legacy we create in the coal sector will be measured not in terms of the resources that we extract, but by the positive impact we actually create on environment, the communities, and the future of our nation. So in conclusion, I would like to express my deepest appreciation to everyone who has contributed to the success of this event, and to each of you present here for your continued commitment to creating a new India. And this is a task we have to take up all together, and we are all together in this, and Ministry will be extending all support to all of you. I would only request this much, be a little passionate about giving back to the environment. You will anyway doing as a business proposition, extracting coal, but go a little beyond that and do the mining with conscience. With these words, I thank all of you for participating in this significant event, and thank you so much.
Thank you, sir, for your
Heartfelt words of gratitude on behalf of the Ministry of Coal. I request everyone to stand for the Rashtragan.
गणमन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
Ladies and gentlemen, this brings us to the end of today's program, the launch of the 12th round of auction under Commercial Coal Mine Auctions and Agreement Signing Ceremony. I extend my sincere gratitude to all the dignitaries, guests and participants for your presence and contributions, which you have made this event truly memorable. Before we part, I invite you all to join us for a high tea Thank you.